Hello, it's Emma Healy here from Way to Fitness in Devon. It is just the most beautiful day today. How's it looking where you are? It is gorgeous. I love a Friday. Any nice plans for the weekend? Oh, I hope so. I don't know how long the sunshine's going to last, so I'm going to make the most of it and get out as soon as I can. Oh, hi, Di. So I am a bit glowing because I've just been teaching lift lean. Hi, Lorna, which is our strength training, and got really, really hot. We use hand weights and body weight. Hello there, Lorna, to get stronger and leaner. And we've just done day 6 of 8. So it's going really well. Anyway, today's subject in our little talk was luscious lunches, because it's so easy to be a bit dull and boring at lunchtime, isn't it? Often lots of us just eat the same thing day in, day out. And it's very easy to be a bit dependent on carbs. So, like a sandwich, something on toast, a wrap, a roll, it's all very bready, isn't it? And I think it can be really good if we can just spend a few minutes thinking, okay, what can I have instead? We know that protein is very filling, so that's a great thing to have for lunch. And obviously if you can team it with some vegetables or some salad, then obviously you're going to be getting some of your 5 to 7 a day of your veg and fruit in as well. So we were actually talking about lettuce wraps. Now that sounds a bit odd, doesn't it? Because most of us just have a white or a CD wrap that we fill it in. We fill up with our favourite things, but actually you can do lettuce wraps, and you can get lettuce, like quite a fixed firm sort of lettuce, like maybe a Kos lettuce or an iceberg. You can wash it for slugs, obviously. Then you put your filling down the middle, roll it up, and instead of having wraps for lunch with your filling, you've got lovely crunchy lettuce, and it's the protein that actually fills you up. So keep on with your lovely chicken or whatever you like to have in your wrap. You can also put sliced up tomatoes, peppers, anything you fancy in your wrap, but you've replaced the carbs with lovely crispy lettuce. And I think sometimes we just need to think a bit about our lunches and depend less on bread, because I know bread is very instant, but if we're trying to get fitter, lose a little bit of weight round our middle, then we need to review the amount of carbs we're eating. And we need obviously we need to have some carbohydrates for energy, but lots of us actually have way too much, more than we need. So replacing some of our regular carbs with other things is a really good way to go. We were also saying that obviously the thing about lunch is that often lots of us are out of the house for lunch, so it takes a little bit of planning. If you're at work at lunchtime, you'll be very dependent on what your storage facilities are like. Have you got a fridge to keep things cold? Or the building team have just arrived. Oh, good. See if I can finish this talk before the drills come out. You might just have a cold bag. You have to think ahead. But often, you can make up a lovely, delicious, tasty box salad. And you can keep it colourful and interesting, but keep it varied too. Try not to eat the same thing day in, day out. If you're at home, some soups are a great idea. I'm a firm believer. I make lots of homemade soup. Never use a recipe. I just see what's in the fridge that needs using up. And my favourite soup at the moment is, you can do chopped up peppers. Take the seeds out, just big pieces are fine, like red pepper, whatever. And I do tomatoes. We have got a glut of tomatoes. Mr. Healy and his homegrown tomatoes. We have got so many tomatoes. So we roast peppers, tomatoes, maybe some chopped up butternut squash if you've got some. Roast it till it all goes a little bit black around the edges so it caramelizes, changes the flavour nicely. Shove that in a saucepan or a slow cooker. Put in a couple of handfuls, that technical, yes I know, of red lentils, maybe about a litre of vegetable stock. Some seasoning that you like. I always put in a big pinch of cayenne pepper. Then I simmer it for 20 to 30 minutes. I've got a hand zipper. It's not a zipper, it's called a hand whisk. And bung-ho, you've got soup for 4 days, or you could freeze it. And because you've got the red lentils in, it's really filling. You can't see they're there, they just melt, but they add fibre and they are so good for us. So think sideways, think laterally about your lunches. What can you do to move away from your sandwich or your dull filled roll and try and get it protein and vegetable filled, keep it interesting and tasty and varied. Keep it varied, that's the way to go. I hope you have a brilliant weekend. Whatever you're doing, enjoy this sunshine. Try and get out, keep active and have an amazing time, and I'll see you on my step on Monday. Bye.